you're joking around, but that's what makes the it's kind of annoying. Like,
Jag a pseudonym?
Yeah, Mr. Lee can't use his real name.
Is this based on your actual life?
Yeah, you think some bitch-ass college boy can come up with that shit?
No, I don't.
wow.
Can I ask what you were in for? Was it murder?
You said that, not me.
Wow.
They ran 300,000 copies. Your books changed people's lives.
They're offering $4 million for the movie rights.
Yes!
What?
The dumber I behave, the richer I get.
Yo, that is gotta be like the quote of so many things. The dumber I act, the richer I get. Now I know that what's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Now, this is for the American Fiction official trailer. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bell is on so you won't miss when I drop a new video. So I saw a glimpse of this just in like looking at other videos, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? This is me as a writer, and not wanting to have the term urban fiction, like or having to stay in a particular box when writing because of my skin color. So when I see that there was this whole movie coming out, I was like, oh, I might literally go see this in theater. So like I had seen like a little bit of it. So we're gonna watch it. And I'll give you my thoughts. And Lisa Ray, that's so funny. Like,
was that too few or about my people? Where are our stories? Where's our representation?
Yeah.
Would you give us the pleasure of reading an excerpt?
Yo, Sharonda, girl, you be pregnant again? If I is, Ray Ray is gonna be a real father this time around.
Wow. She stood up. No, she did.
Monk, your books are good, but they're not popular.
Man.
Editors, they want a black book.
They have a black book. I'm black, and it's my book.
Right?
You know what I mean.
Look at what they published. Look at what they expect us to write. I just want to rub their noses in it.
My apologies.
I be standing outside in the night.
Deadbeat dads, rappers, crack. You said you wanted black stuff. That's black, right?
I see what you're doing. We sold your book.
No.
We believe Mr. Lee has written a bestseller.
It's a joke.
The most lucrative joke you've ever told.
Wow, that is insane. Sometimes I think of like writing something as a parody, to make fun of like the stereotypes. But for this to be in a whole movie form, like him sitting up there getting to a point where he's just like, you know what? As a joke, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. And for that to be, and I make music as well, it's like the same thing. It's like being under the term like conscious rapper, different things like that. Sometimes you feel like how can you reach the people without having to get into like the stereotypical stuff? Like the parallels between this and like hip hop are so parallel. The fact that I do both, I'm just all like I see it in this whole different way. But it's just all like, it would be just like me writing a parody rap, and rapping like the stereotypes and as a joke, and that joke end up going super viral, and that is the thing that is the hit. It's just all like, you're joking around, but that's what makes the it's kind of annoying. Like,
Jag a pseudonym?
Yeah.
Mr. Lee can't use his real name.
Is this based on your actual life?
Yeah, you think some bitch-ass college boy can come up with that shit?
No, I don't.
wow.
Can I ask what you were in for? Was it murder?
You said that, not me.
Wow.
They ran 300,000 copies. Your books changed people's lives.
They're offering $4 million for the movie rights.
What?
The dumber I behave, the richer I get.
Yo, that is gotta be like the quote of so many things. The dumber I act, the richer I get. Now I know that is not the actuality in a lot of cases, but in seems like more cases it is, and it's just all like, what do you do at this point? Do you sell your soul, so to speak, for that? But then it's just all like, what are people actually gravitating to for you to sit up there and sell that, man? Of course, this is a movie, but things like that do happen. It will be something where it's just all like, that's what reached people. That's why it's just like you hear sometimes don't dumb it down, or you hear, dumb it down. And it's not to say people are stupid, but it's just in a way to where it's digestible. And I think that if more people use that term, maybe it wouldn't sound so bad to say this to an artist or a writer. Like, do you think you can make it more digestible? And maybe that'll challenge the right, because sometimes I think about that. Okay, can I make this more digestible? Like, and that's not, I feel like there's this saying that's just all like, if you can make it so simple, you explain it to a kid, type of thing. I don't think that is a bad thing. Can you still drop, the nuggets? Like, it would have been cool if like that was what drew the people in. But what if there was actually like nuggets inside of it? You know what I mean? But like you say, he wrote it as a joke, but it's just so funny. The dumber I act, the richer I get. It's so crazy.
This has gone too far.
Stag Arley is still on the run for the
You haven't done anything. It's not like they can arrest you.
Wow, they really.
Wish I could go back to not selling books.
Is it bad to cater to people's taste?
People want to love you, Monk. You should let them love all of you.
There's so many layers to that. Like, literally everything that was just said right there. It was just all like, I wish I could go back to not selling books. A lot of times when there's a hyper successful action that you take, whether a song blows up, a painting blows up, a book blows up, and you were at a point where like, man, I wish I could sell, these books, and then you actually do, but then it comes with all of this stuff and you feel like it's not you being your authentic self. Then what Issa Rae was saying, as far as like, what's wrong with catering to people's taste? It's not that it is wrong to cater to people's taste, but it's just all like, what if the taste that they have is because they have a pre-thought on what it's supposed to taste like based on what it is that they're seeing? So not to be the stereotypical, it's just a thing that popped in my head, like chicken. If you have a particular thought of what chicken's supposed to taste like, to where it doesn't matter what type of chicken or different things like that, it just all tastes the same, and you go to chicken for a particular taste, maybe you don't appreciate as far as when it's a different type of chicken. Maybe it was raised different, maybe it's just a different stock, you know what I mean? So that's where that is just all like, it's nothing wrong with catering to people's taste, but I ain't a cook, bitch. And I was playing, but no, but it's more so to at what point, and are they appreciating you as the flavor and all of your flavor, or an aspect of your flavor, or maybe it's not even your flavor. And then what he was saying was like, let people love all of you. That's where it's just all like, as a creator, you're gonna have those people who are gonna like you no matter what, because they mess with you. And so in some cases it is okay to show like the kind of carefree, goofy side, because the fact that maybe he needed to get into that particular like bag, that joke bag, to be able to get to a point to where he can actually reach a lot of people. It's still, that's the thing, it's still him. That's the same thing I think about with music. If you write something and it may have been fun, it may have not took that long to make. It wasn't your most personal song, but that's the song that still, that's the song that went viral. That's still a part of you. And hopefully, of course, we all wish, hope that they would listen to that song. And if you have a backlog of stuff that they listen and get to hear, all of you. But sometimes it's just one of those things that something like that happening can change your life. And sometimes we're just all like, oh, let me get the next thing like that, instead of being like, oh, I'm grateful that I received as far as this bigger blessing than before. How can I reinvest so that way when I'm doing what it is that I love doing, I'm not worried about finances, because I'm like, oh, I gotta sell a book, being able to kind of get some stuff, take care of, pay, get a little cushion, you know what I mean? So all of this stuff is hitting home for me in so many dope
And not selling books.
Is it bad to cater to people's tastes?
People want to love you, Monk. You should let them love all of you.
There's already so much buzz because of the movie deal.
Michael B. Jordan is circling.
We want to put him on the cover in one of those scarves, I guess you would call them, tied around his head.
A do-rag?
Wow.
Do-rag, that's it. Do-rag and a tank top with the muscles showing.
The fire department.
If he makes an appearance, that would be
We're
quite
thinking we can get it out in 100 Juneteenth.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I think that there's going to be a lot of really dope dialogue around this movie. I really do. I really do. Because it's just all like, sometimes as an artist, especially when you're trying to pitch, that was one of the main reasons on why I went the self-published route, because I was looking and it just made more sense to me, because as far as pushing the books, I'm a push the books, especially like, physical in-person type of things. But as far as like getting in and not being lumped into urban fiction, literally just because I'm Black, like that is annoying, because it's just like it automatically puts you in a particular category. And it's just like I should be able to be in whatever fiction and then subdivision of fiction that, I choose, so all in all, I'm excited for this movie. This may be a movie that I go and see in theaters because of it just hits home for me. I don't get too excited. Like you see, like if you follow my page, you see me do reviews for like shows and movies. This one, you can tell it's got me hyped, But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think. Make sure to leave your likes. Make sure to let me know in the comments. Check out the description for my music, my books. You see me all passionate about this, so should check out, if you want to support. And my comics, all in the description. It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. And you can see I've been doing that. Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. It's a thing. Anyways, I'm just hype. I'm hype. I'm hype. Anyways, yeah. Peace.
Yo, the black sheep of the black sheeps. Yo, it gets grim when the pen reaps. Silence when the honor one speaks. Gotta work while everyone sleeps. Can't sleep on the work that I do to beats. Being ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, building resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The